Welcome to What's Broken. So today I'm back in the 2001 Mazda B4000, essentially a Ford Ranger. I bought it, it's now, October, the end of October. I think I bought it back in February or March, knowing that the AC didn't work. What I did notice during the summer was that while driving around with the temperature or the heater fan turned off, just drove around with the windows open. Now that it's getting a little cooler out, when I'm running the heater, I can hear something cycling on and off on the engine. So I'll fire it up and show you what that is. So what happens is the AC pump continually cycles on and off, and that's what I was hearing inside the cab. We'll go on for a second, off for 3 or 4 seconds, and back on again. And being a do-it-yourselfer kind of person, I saw one of these on sale, regular $70 or $60, and it was on for, I think, $35. Now it shows 134A on the gauge, but the refrigerant, I don't know if you can quite see that, it's 12A. Anyhow, after much reading on the internet and looking at should I do it or shouldn't I've kind of arrived at the conclusion that I found a guy in Kijiji here in Calgary, works out of his garage. He's a journeyman Red Seal certified refrigeration mechanic. So for $75, he does a vacuum, a leak test, and a recharge with the proper 134A, not with this 12A refrigerant. This stuff may work, may work just fine, but I think for something that I'm not completely familiar with, probably prudent to have a specialist do it. Okay, hopefully we'll pick up over at his place and I can catch some of the footage of what he does and the end result. Okay, so guys, I was going to do this myself and I decided to not use the 12A refrigerant. Instead, I found a fellow local here in Calgary that knows what he's doing, and I'm going to get it done with the proper refrigerant. What is it?
R134A.
Gonna put in the R134A. So without further ado, he's gonna do a leak test on it and then reload it up, and we'll make sure that the AC is working good. So right now it just went through a 2-stage removal of all the product. I don't know if you'll be able to make this out, but it's going to pull a vacuum and then do a 3 or 4 minute leak test just to see if it's drawing any air. Okay, so now it's into the vacuum leak test, and it's going to run for another little over 4 minutes.
Now your low pressure switch is still going to click off and on a little bit just because it's cold outside.
Okay.
But it's actually running. It's filling now. Just it doesn't want to overshoot your 30 ounces, so it gets close and then it just kind of gives you a little bit at a time till it gets up to 30.
Oh, and it measures and puts exactly 30 in.
Yeah. Because you see on your tag there, over here, it says 1 pound 14 ounces, which is 30 ounces, right?
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
just program it in, and now it's just, when it gets close, it slows down and just gives you a little bit at a time, so it gets to exactly 30 ounces. Right?
Oh, excellent. Well, it's all filled up with 30 ounces, and we checked the temperature of the air inside the vehicle, and it's blowing cold, so come summer I should be comfortable. Okay, so it's all topped up. It's been filled up to the 30 ounces or 1 pound 14 ounces that it needed. It did only have about 7.5 ounces in it. So I guess all in all, I'm glad I didn't go with the R12A, propane butane substitute, as it would have contaminated the whole system. I figure, seeing as it calls for the R134A, that's what needed to go back into it. I now have, well, the inside of my truck was really, really cold, so should be all ready for the hot days of summer. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. Wasn't something I did, but if any of you want the contact information for the fellow that worked on it and you live here in Calgary, by all means get a hold of me through email. Alright, until the next one, have a good day. Bye for now.